So you've poured your heart and soul into your YouTube channel. You're uploading, you're editing, you're doing everything you think you're supposed to do, and yet nothing. You're completely stuck. No growth, no new subscribers. It's just plain frustrating, right? Why is it that some channels seem to just take off while yours feels like it's stuck in neutral? It's the question that keeps so many new creators up at night. You hit publish on that first video, you're buzzing with excitement, and then crickets. The views just don't show up. So what is going on? Well, it turns out it's not just bad luck. There's a very predictable and pretty dangerous phase that almost every single creator has to navigate. And it has a name, the Valley of Death. This is that brutal early stage where the YouTube algorithm has absolutely no idea who you are, what your channel's about, or who it should show your videos to. The result? Painfully low views and a whole lot of discouragement. And honestly, with every video that kind of flops, it gets harder and harder to even start the next one. This is where most YouTube dreams go to die. But here's the good news. You can escape it. So how do you climb out of the valley? The absolute key is to give the algorithm a crystal clear, undeniable roadmap of what your channel is all about, right from day one. You have to forget this idea of uploading one video and just crossing your fingers. You need a real, actual strategy to jumpstart the whole process. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just listen to this from Matt Padilla, the genius behind the Game Theorists. This is a total game changer. So many of us make the mistake of launching with just one video, or even worse, an empty channel. His solution? It's radical, but it is so effective. Launch with 5 complete videos, all ready to go, all at the same time. So here's how this actually works. By dropping 5 videos at once, you're basically creating an instant library. This immediately encourages binge watching. Think about it. A new viewer finds one video, they like it, and boom, they've got 4 more from you to watch right away. That sends a massive signal to the algorithm. It's like you're yelling, hey, this channel keeps people on the platform. You're instantly giving YouTube the high watch time data that it absolutely loves. Okay, but a strong launch is only half the battle. Because if those 5 videos are all about completely different things, you're just going to confuse the algorithm all over again. To really help it find your people, your content needs to have a super consistent, focused theme. And this brings us to a really important idea: value consistency. All this means is you have to stick to your main topic, even if your first few videos don't blow up. So many creators panic when a video underperforms and they immediately jump to a totally new topic. This is a disaster for your channel. The algorithm is trying to build a profile for your ideal viewer, and every single time you pivot, you force it to start over from scratch. Just look at the difference here. On the left, you've got this gaming channel that's kind of all over the place. The algorithm has no clue who to show these videos to. Is the viewer into PUBG or are they into GTA? But then look at the right. The focus is crystal clear. Desk workouts. Now the algorithm knows exactly who to target. People who work at desks and want to stay fit. This is the kind of focused, clean data it needs to do its job. And this leads us to what's called the umbrella strategy. You have to start as specific as you possibly can. Don't just make fitness videos, make desk workout videos. Don't just start a gaming channel. Start a PUBG strategy channel. The more laser focused you are at the beginning, the faster YouTube can find your core seed audience. And you can always expand your topics later, just like opening an umbrella, but you've got to start small and focused. All right, so you've launched with focus, you're feeding the algorithm great data, but that's just getting your foot in the door. Because YouTube isn't just a video platform, it's an attention platform. Your job now is to grab a viewer's attention and hold on to it from the very first second to the very last. And this is the retention flow. Every single step here is absolutely critical. Your thumbnail has like milliseconds to stop someone from scrolling. If it works, their eyes jump to the title, which has to create some curiosity. If they click, your hook, that first 30 seconds, has to deliver on the promise you just made. And only then will they stick around for the actual content. If any single part of this chain breaks, you lose the viewer. It's that simple. So how do you keep them watching once they're in? Well, here's a fantastic technique from expert storytellers, the 3-act structure. For every single point you make, you create a little mini loop. You start with a hook that makes them curious. Then you tell a quick story to build up some tension, and then you deliver the lesson. By just repeating this pattern over and over throughout your video, you're constantly re-engaging people right before they get the chance to click away. So once you're consistently making focused content and you're getting good at holding attention, it's time to stop guessing. It's time to use data to figure out exactly what your audience wants more of. And this process is called content validation. Within your super focused little niche, you need to experiment. The idea is to create about 10 to 15 videos exploring different angles of that one topic. So for our desk workout channel, this might be videos on 7-minute workouts, back pain relief, or why gym workouts fail at a desk. You're basically testing the market to see what really connects with people. You can think of it like running a content tournament. You put all these different video ideas into the ring and you let the audience decide which one's the winner. And when one video clearly, and I mean clearly, outperforms all the others in views and engagement, that's your signal. That is your winning formula. Your job is now to double down and make more content just like that winner. And this is exactly what the biggest creators on the platform do. They find a winning format and they create a bucket of content around it. Just think about it. Mr. Beast has his grand challenges. Mr. Who's the Boss has his I Bought the Most Expensive series. Ryan Trahan has his I Survived On challenges. They found what works, and now they just replicate that success, which gives every new video a really high chance of doing well. So you've escaped the valley, you've found your winning format, the channel is finally growing. That's fantastic. But how do you keep that momentum going for the long haul without burning out or just becoming predictable? Well, the answer is something called the barbell strategy. This is a brilliant way to balance stability with growth. Basically, you divide your content into two different categories: your safe content and your explosive content. It's all about playing the long game while still leaving room for those huge short-term boosts. And here's how it breaks down. About 80% of your videos should be that safe, evergreen content. This is the stuff that's always going to be relevant. The videos that slowly build views over months and even years. This is the stable foundation of your channel. The other 20%, that's for your explosive content. Videos about trendy, viral, or experimental topics. These usually have a shorter lifespan, but they can bring in a huge wave of new viewers and subscribers really, really quickly. And see, it all works together as one complete framework. You escape the valley of death with a focused 5-video launch. You keep viewers hooked by mastering retention. You find your winning formula by running a content tournament, and you sustain that long-term growth with the 80-20 barbell strategy. Look, this whole framework isn't about tricking the algorithm. It's about understanding it and working with it to find the audience that's out there just waiting for your content. The system is there for you. The tools are in your hands. So the only real question left is, what story are you going to tell?